Hello, this is resource number 1 of Class Dojo, which is part of my instructional technologies. Why select this resource? I selected it because many teachers have used it in their classroom and have been successful. It also helps modify student behavior in the classroom. You can communicate with parents through this tool, and students really love it because it can be rewarding and they get the instant gratification from it. It is also beneficial for individual and group rewards, and most of all, it's free and easy to use. The purpose of Class Dojo is mainly for my behavior students. I use Class Dojo as an incentive to help keep my behavior students on track and on task in the classroom. By hearing the distinct sound go off, it lets everyone know that they either received a good dojo point or a negative one. We can also communicate with parents through this tool. The intended audience is coworkers, students, and administrators. And my 2 ISTE standards are ISTE A2B, model and promote frequent use of technology and effective use of technology for learning, and ISTE T3C, which is communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. So I'm going to go to Class Dojo now. And what you do is you just, very simple to sign up. So you would just put your information in. And it takes 1 minute to 2 minutes to just sign in. And then once you're in, okay, my computer is a little slow, sorry. This is my profile. I have set up my students and everything, and I will show you how to do that. I'm going to do it through a demo class, and I'll show you how this works. So the first thing is, here's my made-up students. And I will first show you the display settings. The display settings is where you would edit your students or your behaviors. So you would click on this. This normally doesn't show up when you are not in the demo section. So down here, you just click on students, and then you can add them by putting in a class roster, or you could put them in individually. So you would do that down here. So you can add on Mary Still, and she would pop in somewhere down here, right there. So every student has an avatar, and they can actually change that, which I'll get into later. This is an area where you can copy and paste your student names here on a new line, and that would be a lot easier, and they would all show up at the bottom. Also, behaviors. This is where you would want to look up when you first get started. There's an on task, participating, and working hard, and those are already in there for you. But for me, if I had trouble with students coming in to the classroom, you could create your own. So you can choose your own icon, and coming into the classroom quietly, I could just use this and then name the behavior, come in quietly. And then you can also weigh the behavior if you don't want it to be just 1 point and it's something that you're really focusing on your students to do better at. If they do a good job, which my class, they have a hard time coming in quietly, so I could set it for 3 points. And then right below, you would just click save. So now it's here. And then so you could add as many positives as you would like. And there's also the needs work one. So the ones that are already here for you is off task, talking out of turn, unprepared, and you could also add whichever ones you would like no homework. I have that as well. Then you can go to home, and this is where you can print parent invitations or invite parents by email. And what I've done in the beginning of the year was received as many emails as I could, or it actually goes by mobile phone as well if they download that on their app. And you can simply just invite a parent, each parent, and once they accept it, they will show up and they will be able to look at their students' behavior for the day. For teachers, you can connect with other teachers in your class or at your school. And so that would be it for this section. And so this also comes with a timer where you can just start it, or you can have a countdown and it will show up on your smart board where everyone can see how much time that they have. You could also hide the timer if you don't want that showing. You can also record attendance on here, where I like this because if there is one student absent, then you can mark a student that they're all present, but if you want a student absent, you would just click on them and it's absent. If they came in tardy, then it would be the yellow. But one thing for absent is you can save the attendance, and then when you go back to award students, you can simply click on one student. If you see one child doing something good, oh, they came in and they were right on task, so I'll give them a dojo, and it will pop up that they received a bubble or a dojo. And that's what they would hear throughout the classroom, and it added a bubble for them. You can also award multiple students, where I say all of these kids came in quietly, they did a great job, so it highlights all of them. So then you would give the award to all of them. If you feel that Matthew did not do a good job, you could get him out, but the absent student is already grayed out, so it wouldn't count him because he's not here for that day. So they all came in quietly. And then it would give everyone one up on their dojo. It would make the sound and they all get really excited about it. You can reset your bubbles by, I like to do it every Friday. I put it up on the board and they could each see what they have gotten as far as dojo points, and the ones who have the highest amount of points at the end of the month, they get into the treasure box, but a higher end treasure box per se. You can always edit your class if you would like to. You could keep adding students or drop students if they come or go. And you can also have reports, which I have done when I first started Class Dojo, just to let parents know what's going on. They can look online and see as a whole class they did really well, 100% obviously, and then it would show all the things that they did. Or you could go in Bradley Pitt and see how he did, and he did excellent as well. And it shows everything, the day and the time that he did, and what he did. So 1 point for being on task and working hard. Then you can also go down to leave a comment for a parent. Bradley did really well today. I am proud of him. And then you could add the comment and it would go to the parent, as long as they have accepted the Class Dojo or registered themselves or their child. You can also, with the reports, it has here a parent account, so the more parents sign up, it would show the percentage of how many came or have registered, and the student accounts as well. The students receive their own password code where they could change their little dojo. So when they come in the next day, they could see it up on the board and what they've changed about it. This pretty much does it for Class Dojo. It's very easy and simple to use and to log into, and you could just have it up on your smart board, and students can see who's doing well, and you know, the students who are my behavior students, I've used it, and it has done an excellent job as far as them staying on task, because they really want to get as many dojos as they can get. I hope you've enjoyed this instructional video. Thank you.